see that ant?
I didn't see.
It went on my mirror and it jumped into my leg. Like, it literally jumped. I've never seen an ant jump. Dinner and a show, people. Hi guys, how's everybody doing today? I hope that everybody's doing great. Welcome back to my channel. Hello, if you're new, my name is Carla. And if you've been here before, then welcome back. Today I have something pretty exciting. I have guests. I have my sister with me, and Emily wanted to hang out in the back, so that's what she's doing. And today we are going to be playing with the Jeffree Star and Morphe palette that just came out. I also have the brushes right here, and we have the setting mist as well. And I'm so excited to play with this. Look, he's right here. He looks so pretty. And I wanted to get my sister in here because my sister and I both have like really different tastes in makeup. So I wanted us to create a look and see how it comes out. So that's why I wanted her to be here with me, so you guys can get a look from two different people. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do. And then to honor Jeffree Star, we are going to be eating some Taco Bell as well, because he is such a Taco Bell fanatic, and we love Taco Bell in this house too. So that's what we're gonna be doing. We're gonna be playing with makeup and we're gonna be eating at the same time. Nothing better than that. So yeah, let's get started. Did I even say your name?
No, you didn't.
Okay, I'm learning. My sister is the first person besides Emily to come in my channel. So this is my sister. Her name's Annette. Annette, say something.
I'm Carla's sister.
Hello, world.
Making my first debut.
And we're going to be playing with makeup. I'm so excited. Look at this palette. It's so stinky cute. It's so pretty. I can't wait to dive in. I want to do something different with my look. My sister, like, her go-to makeup always is like very natural.
Earthy.
Yes, very earthy, you know, like light browns and golds and things like that. I like to play with color. I'm not afraid of it. So I'm so excited to see what she's going to create, because obviously this palette has a lot of color.
Maybe this will be the day to step out of the comfort zone and go for color.
And do something. I kind of want to play with some green today for some reason, so I think I'm going to stick in this corner over here, but we'll see. I can't wait to dive in. So, but first I think I'm going to take a bite of something because I'm so hungry.
Should we start with something?
Yes. What did you get in it?
I got us. This is what I like to get from Taco Bell. It's the mini chicken shredded quesadillas.
I don't think I've ever had them.
They're so good. They can
So
they can have a little bit of spice. This is the sauce they put in it, but I actually like it. So
that's really cool. So I don't need to add any sauce.
no.
Oh, okay.
No, I don't.
You want to take a bite?
Okay, so let's try this.
I'm so soggy. That looks good.
It has good flavor.
It gives it a nice spice.
Cool. I thought it was going to taste similar to like the meat in the taco, but it's very different. I like it. So a little bit of a mukbang and a little bit of makeup. Nothing better. Food is so good. And then I got us. Emily, you love these. So I got us the new triple crunch wrap thing that they had. Yeah, I love the crunch wraps, the original ones, but this is like a triple one. I'm so excited.
It's huge.
It is huge.
I love how I die and get ready just with coffee.
It's so good.
Don't judge me. I took my whole bite.
Hmm?
Don't judge me. I took my whole bite. They're good. I like that more than this, but this isn't bad.
Good way to start.
So, I also got his new brushes that came out. I also have the original ones that he bought, that he took out, but those are mainly like face brushes. So I was really excited that he came out with these because these are all eye brushes. So I'm so excited for these. I mean, I like face brushes, but eye brushes were the funnest.
I love eye brushes just for the fact that I just love doing eyeshadow. And I love playing with color.
Oh, so that's like your favorite part of doing your makeup is your eyeshadow?
Yeah, I can foundation, blush, it's kind of like whatever, but I love getting to the eyes because I love just being artistic.
Oh. See, I didn't know that about my sister, and she's my sister. My favorite part of makeup, I think, is my face. Not necessarily like foundation. I just really love to put on bronzer and blush and highlight and even mascara. Like, those are my favorite things to do. I like doing eyeshadow too, but I don't know, there's just something about like blush that, I don't know, it makes me so happy when I put my blush on.
You know what I like? I like lips. The lip part. Because of how many colors there are.
We each
To
have
choose
a
from.
different part of the face that we like.
Because the lips is like
Different
art. Like, have you ever seen where people like put on a lipstick and stuff? It's just beautiful.
Okay, so what are you going to start with?
I see me here.
Well, whenever I start with the eyes, I always like to start with a lighter color. I might start off maybe one of the light pinks and then kind of work from there.
So pick your blending brush for the crease.
Take this one.
Okay. So I'm gonna start my eyeshadow with the JS number 8, which looks like this. And I think I'm going to dive into, Back, which is this pretty, like, it's like a nudie pink. And I'm going to put that on my crease.
Oh, I like how they did that. Welcome back to the
So I'm actually going to go in with Honest Truth. It's this one right here. What would you explain? That's kind of like a peachy,
like a light peach.
peachy. I'm taking the JS9 and blending that into the crease.
And for time purposes, I'm just gonna work on one eye at a time, and then I'll show you guys the end results. And I'm just building that color until I'm satisfied with the pigment. I have Back on my crease. I am gonna go in with the Mr. Diva, which is this one right here, and this is like a caramel type of color, and I'm gonna put that color a little under the first one that I used. Oh, I'm also taking a different brush, and I'm taking the JS number 12.
So I'm going to go in with the JS11, just this brush here. I'm just going to go in and do my eyelid. I'm gonna use shade called My, which is this one right here.
This color is going to be, I think I'm going to start playing with the greens now that I have my base the way that I want it. I'm going to start going in with Wake and Bake, which is this like light olive type of color. And I'm going to add it to the crease just like I did with the other ones. And I'm going to take the JS6 to do that.
I'm going to take Emily's advice, and she picked the color Don't Know Her. It's this one here, which we were saying it's like fuchsia, pinkish magenta. I'm going to apply that to the crease using the brush JS5. I mean, that would be a look.
Something.
We want to see something different. Black eyeshadow, people.
I'm just gonna start doing that more towards the corner, the outer corner of my eye.
An eyelash in my eye and it's blonde.
I think that I'm going to start adding a little bit of the dark green now, just to give it some definition. And for that, I am going to use, I think I'm going to continue to use the JS number 12, which is like a smaller type of blending brush. And I'm going to go in with the darker green, which is called Nate. And that is Jeffree Star's boyfriend, if you guys don't know.
I didn't know.
We're all learning something new today.
He's actually a very handsome guy.
Why are you jealous?
Maybe.
Wow.
It's
I
okay.
mean, who wouldn't be jealous of Jeffree Star? He's Jeffree Star. He has everything.
It's alright. It's not like Carla's husband is watching or anything, right?
No. I
free
can talk
say.
about Nate all the time.
Him to just
I may or may not have a slight crush on Nate. Just saying.
I'm very happy with the color that Emily ended up picking.
Let me see.
I have to blend it more, but good choice.
Should pick one.
Yeah,
Wow.
it's pretty. It's like a hot pink on the face, on the eyes.
Face, but like on the pan, it's like
It looks more like a darker color on the palette. When you apply it to your eyes, it does throw into more of like a hot pink.
Yeah, on the pan it kind of looks like a purple, like a raspberry.
A raspberry.
But when you put it on the eyes, it's like a neon pink.
I'm gonna say it since none of them decided to. The first like row of colors, the name is Welcome Back to My Channel. Juan's Noise.
I'm gonna get into the colors and the names and everything later. We're gonna swatch every single color and talk about it. I know, but then we need the whole welcome back to my channel.
Copyright alert.
Because he
Jeffree
does that
Star
all the
sues.
time. He's really good at that. He always sues everybody.
Please don't sue.
Just send an alert. Please don't sue.
I don't know. He might now that I said I have a slight crush on his boyfriend.
You and your big mouth. What you did. He doesn't need to sue. He already has money though.
He doesn't care. Don't you know the rich always want more? So this is how my eyeshadow is looking so far. I think that I'm going to just add a little bit more brown in the top of my crease, just to add a little bit more color. And I'm going to take the original blending brush that I had, which is the JS9, and it's this one right here. And I think I'm gonna use a little bit of What's the Tea, which is this color right here. And this color is like a light to brown type of shade. And I'm just gonna put it on my crease.
With Calabasas.
What's Calabasas?
Calabasas is like a place in California.
It's right next to the color I was using
That's where
before.
Jeffree Star lives.
Just gonna continue working on the outer crease. I want to make that darker.
You know where I want to
in the outer crease. I'm gonna continue using that color. What's the Tea? Because I kind of want to do something. If it comes out, I will let you guys know what I did.
It's almost at 10 seconds.
I mean 10 minutes.
10 minutes. I said 10 minutes.
Oh, and for that, I forgot. I'm using the JS13, which is a very small blending brush, and I kind of like it. I don't have any brushes like this, so it's nice to know that there's something different in this collection.
So for me, I'm pretty sure you've noticed how I do my makeup. I like to focus like the dark colors in the corner of my eyes, make the inner corners more lighter.
And that's a normal thing in beauty. Like, that's mostly how you're supposed to do your eyeshadow. Like, you're supposed to do the darker shadows at the end of the eye, and then all the lighter ones you focus. But there's also like the halo looks, which means that you do the same in the outer corner as you do in the inner corner, and then the center you keep light. Yeah, there's a lot of different things you can do with your eyeshadow. And nothing is wrong. Like, makeup is makeup's like a form of art, you know. Like, it's a way for you to express yourself. Randomly, you got food in my palette.
Not my fault.
It's like a form of expression. Like, you know, you express yourself through your makeup. You express yourself through your artwork, and that's what I like about makeup.
And spice and everything nice. These were 3 ingredients that created the Powerpuff Girls.
If I was a Powerpuff Girl, who would I be? Emily?
Blossom.
That was fast.
She's a neat freak, she's a control freak, and she is a Blossom. You're a Bubbles, because how sweet you are. And I'm a Buttercup, because
you're a troublemaker.
I'm a bad bee. I can't say the words, so I say bee.
Carla's the leader of the group.
She has to be. If I tell her something, she's gonna be like, excuse me. Like a Blossom.
Okay, so the brushes that I was using were, I don't know, for some reason they just weren't blending the eyeshadow the way that I wanted it. So I decided to just grab my own. I have my brushes right here, and these are the 3 that I've been kind of using. I have this Sedona EB13, which is my go-to for blending all the time. And then I have this Moda M19 that I've been using to place the green where I want it. And then I've also been using the e.l.f. blending brush to kind of place the green, and then I buff it out with the Moda brush. So this is where I'm at the moment. And I think that I'm pretty satisfied with the green. I know the lighting is not the best, but the color is actually very pretty. It's not the intense green that's on the pan. I was thinking that I was gonna have like a neon green on my face, but that's not the case. It actually blended pretty nicely, right?
I agree. Definitely looks more pigmented than what it was before.
Yeah. So at this point, I think that I'm gonna go in with a shimmer, and I think what I'm going to use is, I think I want to go in with Glam Rapids, which is this pretty like light green shimmer shadow. So for that, I am going to take a flat brush, And I'm going to try and use the one from Jeffree. So I'm going to go in with the JS10, which is like a flat brush. And I'm going to try it just like that, just to see how pigmented it is. And if anything, I can always add some setting mist and give it a little bit more pigment. It gave me something. I mean, it's there, but I do want it a little bit more intense. So I'm gonna go into the setting mist and I'm gonna wet my brush so that I can make the shimmer more intense. And I'm really excited to try this mist because it's strawberry scented.
It smells like strawberries.
Yes. It smells like strawberries, so I'm very, very excited. Let's see. Ooh, it does.
Really? It does. It's not overly sweet. It's not like an overly sweet smell.
But it does smell like strawberries. And that gave me just enough boost.
Now it's popping up a lot more.
I'm sorry if my pineapple is blocking your view.
And then I just finished up blending the crease with the darker color, with the outer crease, and then all I basically did was grab one of the flat brushes. Don't know her, that color. Put it under the waterline.
The bottom lash.
I love how Annette knows what she's doing, but she doesn't know the names of like where she puts it.
It's okay. It
Like,
takes a while to learn all that.
Describe it, but like what I'm thinking is like it's funny.
It takes a while to learn it.
It takes a while. I mean, this is the first time I've ever been talking about what I'm doing on my
While
face
you do it.
while I do it.
So that shadow is actually very pigmented. Like, very pigmented. So I'm just gonna blend it a little bit just to even out the edges. And we'll go from there.
And just so we can satisfy Emily, we're going to try to add some black in here. I'm going to use the JS13, smaller, not as big of a tip as the other ones I was using. Just do just a quick little dab of the black, not too much. And then somehow add this onto the outer corner.
So that is where my eyeshadow is at the moment.
Alright, so I'm completing my look with taking one of the glittery palettes. It's called Two. It's like a light pink, glittery, almost rose gold. I'm putting that over the top lash. Kind of similar to what you did with yours.
With my green one?
Taking just a regular flat brush. Using the mist to make it more pigmented. I'm just going to apply it to the lash. Smells real good.
So to let you guys know what I did with my look, while my sister is doing that, I completed both looks. I used mainly the green colors, and then that shimmer shadow, the Glam Rapids right here, and I just put that all over the lid. And then I went back to Neat and I just build it up in the crease as to the pigmentation that I wanted, and then I kind of clean all the edges using What's the Tea, which is this pretty brown color. And that's where I'm at so far. I think that I'm gonna start doing my lower lash now, and I think for my lower lash I kind of want to keep it let's see, I kind of want to keep the lower lash in the brown family. So I think I'm gonna go in with Los Angeles, which is like a maroon, but it's like a maroon, but it has more brown in there than anything. And I'm gonna put that on my lower lash, and I'm gonna go in with the JS13, which is that very small blending brush, and I'm gonna put that color on my lower lash. And then I'm going to go in with my puffier blending brush, and I'm going to go into What's the Tea, which is the lightest brown, and I'm going to blend that maroon color.
And then what I basically did after doing the top lid, took that same color, put it in the inner corner of my eye, and just trailing it right to the lower lash line, but like maybe midway through, just give it some glitter going on the bottom lash line.
Nice. I like it. I like how it blended with the hot pink, and it's just like did like an ombre effect.
It's kind of hard to see it on the camera because of the lighting, but I agree. It made like a nice line. Like there's a little line between like the glitter and then the pink.
Yeah, it's like it blended perfectly. Okay, so this is how my eyes are looking so far. I think that I'm going to grab that same brush that I was using, and I'm going to go into the black, which is called Fast Lane, and it's this one right here. And I'm just going to put a little bit on the outer but under lash, just a teeny bit, just because I feel like it needs a little something. And I'm going to put it as close to the lash line as possible, just a teeny bit, and then I'm going to go in with that large blending brush, and I'm just going to blend it.
So I took the color Lynn, just this one right here, it's the lightest color. I just basically, as a highlighter, just went in.
And you like to use a matte color to do your highlight?
Yeah, I don't like going in with like
a shimmer.
Okay. But I like using the shimmer just for the top lid at the very end.
See, that's where my sister and I are very different, because I do like to highlight my brow bone with a shimmer. So I'm actually going to go into Designer Label, which is this champagne type of color right here, and I'm going to highlight my brow bone and my inner corner. And I'm just gonna wet my brush just a little bit, because I do like my inner corner to be like pop in your face. Oh, okay. Don't taste the setting spray. It smells good, but it tastes horrible.
It smells like strawberries, does not taste like strawberries.
No, not edible, people. Beware, not edible.
That's the next project, edible setting spray.
Edible makeup. Hello, can somebody please
didn't they do that once?
I mean, I've seen like people do videos like where they create makeup using like fruits and stuff, and they like smash them and take the dye, and that's how they make their makeup, but not like real edible makeup. No. Okay, so this is where my makeup is so far. I'm trying to look for an eyeliner that I want to use, and I actually have this really pretty green, like it's like a green, like a dark green. It's called Shelly Beach by Cargo Cosmetics, and it looks like this, and I'm gonna use this on my waterline. So I think I am gonna use some eyeliner, but I'm not gonna wing it out. I'm just gonna do a line, just because I feel like I'm missing something. So this is the completed look. This is my green eyeshadow and my sister's pink eyeshadow. Here is two different looks using the Jeffree Star and Morphe eyeshadow palette. I think the only thing we have left to do is set our face with the wonderful setting mist.
Does it smell like strawberries?
Yes, you want me to do you? Okay. It's very nice and
refreshing.
Mm. That mister. Okay, it does not taste good, but it smells really good.
Don't inhale it.
Don't, but it smells really, really good. So, this is the end results. I like it. Did you like the eyeshadow palette? Any thoughts? Any concerns? Any questions?
No, actually, I like the eyeshadow palette. It goes on really smoothly. It's soft and it's very pigmented.
Yes, it's very pigmented. I think my only complaint about the palette has to be that the colors don't always come out the same as they look in the pan. Like sometimes they're very like bold in the pan, but they're like neon in your eyes, or the opposite where they look kind of bright in the pan and then they're really light in your eyes. So some of the colors can be deceiving, but they blend it really nicely. If I'm being honest, did you like the brushes?
They were soft. I know you had difficulty trying to get the color you wanted on your eye with the brushes, so you had to use a different brush. I guess it just kind of depend personal like preference if you like the brushes or not. I had no problem with the brushes. They were soft, they weren't rough or anything, and the colors I chose came out pretty bright on the eyes.
Yeah, they blend really nicely. Yeah, my sister's right. The brushes, they were very soft. The shadows were easy to blend and everything, but I don't know, maybe I'm a creature of habit or what, but I kind of like my brushes better. So for me, if I would have gotten the opportunity to try the brushes before actually buying them, I don't think that I would have bought them, just because I'm not 100% satisfied with them, if that makes sense. But they're still pretty okay brushes. I mean, they did the job. They blended the eyeshadow. And maybe it's just me, because they worked for my sister pretty well. Like, her shadow blended beautifully, but I just couldn't get the pigment that I wanted on myself.
I would definitely say the pinks seem to be more pigmented on the skin than the greens.
Yes. The light green was barely, like, showing up. I had a tough time, but the nate color, and that's one of the colors that is actually very deceiving, because the nate color looks very neon in the pan, but then it comes out very like light in the eyes. So that's one of the shadows that's kind of deceiving. But nonetheless, I like them. I like the shimmers. I love the shimmer that I chose for my shadow.
I chose the shimmer glitter for the top lash, and it blended really well with that hot pink.
Yeah, and the formula of hers and mine is the same, just different colors. And I think that they look really, really good. So, yeah, I like them. And I really like the setting spray.
Yeah.
Very refreshing. The mist is super nice and gentle.
If I can get that as a perfume.
Yeah.
Just don't eat it.
Yes, it's very good. Just be careful. Don't get it in your mouth, because it does not taste good. It smells really good. It doesn't taste good. But yeah, this video, I think it was a success. It was a lot of fun. We got to eat.
Talk about
yes.
makeup.
Jeffrey, Taco Bell was for you. Yeah, so I think this concludes our video. I hope you guys liked it. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel. You know, join my little family. We are almost at 100 subscribers. That is crazy. That's really crazy.
Something special when you hit that 100.
Yes, I think for every milestone I hit, I will do something cool. So I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, 100 people, that's a lot. So thank you so much for subscribing to my channel, and I will catch you guys on my next video. Bye!